Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. It's Motivational Monday. We got all the vibes. It's 7:29. It's early. I'm sure everybody's either getting ready for work or going to work or possibly already at work. But for those of you that kept up with all my lives and stuff last week, every day was a different topic, different vibe. And I'm sticking with that throughout all of the weeks. So Mondays are Motivational Mondays. There's so many people that just do not want to get up on Mondays, that don't want to start the week, that don't want to, start a whole new day. And it's like, you need to. It's a new week. It's a new day. Like, be thankful that you got up this morning. Be thankful that, you have a beautiful home that you're living in, or apartment or whatever. And that you have a job that you get to go to where you make money and everything like that. Like, it's so important to have like just the most positive vibes on Monday, because it really just sets the tone for the week. But today I just kind of wanted to talk about like holding yourself accountable and like your why. Like, what's your why? And I'm kind of like looking at my notes as I'm talking to you guys, so then that way I can stay on track so I'm not wasting your time. But really just holding yourself accountable, believing in yourself. I think a lot of people are just so scared of failing, or they're so scared of what other people are going to think about them. But, who cares? Like, if you had a bad week last week, or you had a bad weekend or whatever, just let that stuff be in the past. Don't worry about any of that. If you want something, work hard for it, and you can achieve it. Like it's just not, it doesn't need to be so complicated. I think we all make things so complicated, but we really, really don't need to. If you work hard, you can achieve it. Educate yourself. If you are scared of stepping out of your comfort zone, if you are scared to do something that you may not want to do, or you're afraid to fail, or you're afraid of what other people are going to think, learn about it. Look up people that have maybe been in your same situation, or talk to family members or friends that are maybe older than you or wiser than you or whatever, and learn about why you're scared. Learn about the issues that you need to cope with, so then that way you can learn to get over it, and you can learn to then continue to press on and get to wherever you're going. It's a new day. It's a new week. Forget about the BS that was last week, and let's focus on thinking about why. Why are you getting up this morning? What's your big reason why on why you're getting up this morning? What are you trying to accomplish? Why are you going to this job? Is there a reason why you're getting up and going to this job that you're going to today? Or, doing whatever you're doing? Like, what is your reason? Because you want to think about big picture, you guys. Actually, my husband was reading a book throughout the weekend, and it was like a lot about kind of like finances and stuff like that. But it's crazy to think that one of the little parts in the book was talking about how if you go and get a Starbucks coffee every single day, or Bread Co. coffee, or let's say McDonald's coffee, wherever you like to go to get your coffee, if you don't make it at home, doing that every day, if you actually put that money away, that let's say $6 or $8, whatever, however big of a coffee you're getting, you put that money away into like an IRA or something like that, that actually like you had some interest occurring, or, as you put it in there, how much money that would be in the long run. It's like little things like that make a huge difference on your future. That $5, $6 a day, or whatever you're spending on that coffee, could be going into something and creating more money as it sits in an account. And then by the time you're 50, 60, 70 years old, that could be, millions of dollars, depending on what you have it in, what your rates are, stuff like that. So it's crazy to think about like people say that they're broke or they can't do this, they don't have enough money, they don't have time, they don't have this, that, or the other. Well, everybody has time to scroll on Facebook, everybody has time to stop at Starbucks or whatever and go get a coffee, everybody has time to do all this stuff, but you wonder why you're broke, you wonder why you don't get things done in a good amount of time, whatever. There's so much time in a day. Everybody has the same amount of time. It's all about prioritizing and figuring out what you really want and what your why is. That's the whole point of today. What's your why? Why are you doing all this stuff? Why are you going and getting that coffee? Why are you going to that job? Why are you sitting at home? Why are you not doing something? Why are you not working out or not doing this, that, or the other? Like, there's so many things. Like, what's your why? What are you wanting out of this crazy life of ours? What's your end goal? And no matter what your end goal is, like, you got this. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to want more for yourself. You have to stay strong. And achieving different goals, especially if you're like looking to be like a millionaire or something like that, achieving different goals is hard. It takes time, but you can do that stuff. Like, you can do it. You just have to stay strong. You have to believe in yourself. And if you do fail, and I hate that word because I just feel like it's just such a downer, but if you do fail, it's not, when you go to start over, you're not starting over. You're starting from experience, and so it makes you more knowledgeable. It makes you understand the situation a little bit better. So you're not actually starting over. You're starting from experience, and that's a lot better than just starting over. So you can't look at anything like you're failing, because I hate that, because I just feel like it's just such a, I don't know, it's just such a low word, like, oh, you're probably gonna fail, or oh, I failed. Like, that's just so bleh. Like, I hate that word. And I think it's all about perspective too. Like, I think a lot of people, like, even like Mondays, for example, are like, oh my gosh, it's Monday. Mondays aren't bad. I think it's all about the way you look at it. Mondays are new. And sometimes new is scary to a lot of people. Yeah, you may be getting up doing the same thing that you did last Monday or yesterday or the day before or whatever. But Mondays are a new week. It's just a new beginning, and you have to look at it in that kind of way, not in a, oh my gosh, it's Monday, here we go again. Like, because Mondays are setting the tone for the week. So set your tone with a positive vibe, an uplifting vibe. Get ready for the day. Be prepared. Maybe get up a little bit earlier and do that workout, or read that book, or listen to that podcast while you're getting ready, or whatever it is. Like, get motivated, or listen. Some people like to listen to music. Like, hey, you don't always have to listen to a podcast or read a book or whatever. Listen to music and get your jam on, and then like start your Monday off right with your favorite song, and then that literally sets the tone, not just for the week, but for the day. So then that way you get up and you're happy and you're excited and you're ready to go. Like, let's do this, like, let's do this. It's all about your mindset, you guys. You just have to believe that you can do what you want to do and push through, and you got it. Like, and trust me, I struggle with this stuff every day too, you guys. I know I'm not the only person. I'd hope I wouldn't be the only person. Sometimes it takes a lot to get up and get motivated and put on a smile and be happy, but we all can do it. I know we all can do it. And it's really, so there was this quote, which Chad would have to remind me. And babe, if you're watching, put it in the comments, because I can't remember what the book this is from. But it says, it's all about your mindset. When you can believe, I can do it, the how you do it develops. So it's really cool. That saying is really, really cool, because it's so true. Like, your mindset is everything. And when you actually start to believe in yourself and believe that you can do it, the how to do it, it just almost develops on its own. It's almost like, I don't even know how to explain it. It almost, that kind of quote just almost makes me speechless, and that's kind of hard to do for anybody that knows me. But it is, it's crazy how that saying kind of gets your mind looking at things differently. And I'm just going to repeat it again. And it says, it's all about your mindset. When you can believe, I can do it, the how to do it just develops. So if you wake up this morning and you're like, I'm doing this, I'm all about this, I'm going into work, I'm kicking ass, I'm calling names, I'm doing whatever, blah, 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 like, you're probably going to do it. You're probably going to kick ass today. You're going to get up. You're going to be positive. You're going to do it. Like, if you believe you can do it, you can do it. And if you don't, then you're probably going to feel the same way you've been feeling for a while. So it's all about your mindset. Be thankful for what you have. And sometimes that's hard. You know, we all think about what we want or what we don't have or what we don't want, whatever. Instead of thinking like that, think about what you do want, and also think about what you already have. Like, you do have clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, food in your belly, a roof over your head, a car to drive to work, hopefully. I mean, there's so many different things. Like, be thankful for what you have and be positive about that. And the rest of it will come. The rest of it will come, which is awesome when you really, really believe in that. Don't give up, ever. Don't give up. Even if it takes forever, whatever you're trying to do, whether you're trying to be a successful employee, you're trying to be, make it to the top of a company, you're trying to run your own business, you're trying to be a great mom, you're trying to be a great dad, you're trying to do whatever, like, don't give up. Sometimes that stuff takes a long time. Sometimes it's hard. Most of the time it's hard. Life is not easy, but don't give up, because the end goal is there. As long as you believe in it and you have a vision that it's there, and you can do it, you know? Don't settle for anything less than what you actually want. I feel like a lot of people do settle in a lot of different ways, like some in business, some in life, some in relationships. There's so many different ways to settle in your life. And if there's any doubt in your mind that you believe that you deserve more in whatever topic you're wanting more in, then you deserve more. Like, you can go out and get whatever that you think that you deserve. Like, go out and get it. Don't settle for anything better than what you want. Like, you need to do what makes you happy, and move on from there. I mean, it's very, very simple, you guys, but also very, very hard too. It's a lot easier said than done sometimes, which I totally understand. But always try your best. You may not like it, but at least if you try now and you do your hardest now, you do your hardest. Is that really even like a sentence? But if you try now and you work hard now. Okay, so wait. The quote came from the book The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. So The Magic of Thinking Big by David A. Schwartz is where that quote came from. The one that said, it's all about your mindset. When you can believe, I can do it. The how to do it just develops. Thanks, babe. But if you can believe you can do it, if you believe that you're capable of accomplishing big things, whatever those big things are, then it'll happen. But it can take time, and that's okay. It's okay that things take time. Where am I at? Let's see here. Well, yeah, and also you're working towards, so when you are working right now and things may not be happening right away, you're still working towards an end goal of some sort. You're working towards something that's going to take you in the direction that you're actually wanting to be in. And that's huge. And like I said, but it does take time. Mondays are all about your state of mind. Put your positivity pants on and get stuff done. I think that quote's from Google. But I thought it was awesome. I thought it was funny. But yeah, it says Mondays are a state of mind, which is exactly what I just said over there. And you have to put on your positive pants and you got to get stuff done. If you want something done, go out and get it, okay? There's no excuses. Stop listening to other people. Stop worrying about what other people think. Like, if you want to do this or you want to do that, go and do it. You are like, we're all capable of doing so many great things. And like I said, Monday it's a new day. It's a new week. It's a new opportunity to start fresh. Like, just leave the BS behind from last week or the weeks before. And let's move on. Let's do big stuff. You know what I mean? There's another one that says, live today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, just today, which is totally true. Stop living yesterday's life. Stop living 4 weeks ago's life. Stop living 10 years ago's life. Like, live today. Live for today and live for your future. So I like that quote, but also you do need to look at your future too, because I think a lot of people are scared of their future, and they really, really shouldn't be scared of their future. Because if you set the tone now, just like Mondays, I'm trying to set the tone for not just myself, but everybody else to have a more positive mindset about the day and the week. You need to set the tone for your life. So you also need to think about today, but you also need to think about your future. So the things that you continue to do today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day, they're going to set the tone for your future. So if you're working your ass off now, if you're saving your money now, and yeah, it may suck. Like there may be 2 years or something where you can't go out to dinner with your friends, or you can't go get drinks with a couple buddies, or you can't, do this, that, or the other. And that sucks. But when you're saving that money and you're I guess picking and choosing times to do things, and you're being careful, that sets the tone for the rest of your life, because that money that you would have spent every weekend going out, and that $100 or whatever, because we all know it's very expensive to go out nowadays, that $100 could have been put somewhere else, and it could have set the tone for maybe an issue that's 3 weeks away from now that you don't even know about. Or it could set the tone for a possible, retirement, I guess, possibly retiring and stuff, depending on what you're putting that money into. So it's all about thinking about today. So live today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, just live today. So like I said, I agree with that quote, and then I kind of don't agree with it at the same time. So, because I think you do need to think about tomorrow too. But you still need to set the tone for today and be positive about today. And really, you guys, that's really it. I mean, and I think really the quote for today is just it's Monday. Monday's about a state of mind, and it's about putting on your positive pants and getting stuff done. And the other one from David J. Schwartz, The Magic of Thinking Big. That book is really awesome. Chad's been reading that a lot, and I mean, he's also been relaying information to me, and so I'm going to obviously start reading it too. I was waiting for him to be done with it, but and we also made a bookshelf, which I will show you guys. I took a before picture of the spot we put it in, and then yesterday we went to Lowe's and we got wood and did the whole thing and put it together, and it looks really cool. So I'm excited to show you guys. We're not totally done with it. We still got to tweak a couple things and paint a couple things with the bookshelf, but it's awesome. But again, books, it's positive energy. It's knowledge is power. It's starting us off on a good, fresh start now that we have somewhere to keep our books, and we need to fill. We have a whole bottom shelf that we're going to fill, because the top shelf's pretty full, but the bottom is pretty empty. So we need more books. We need more books. So if anybody has any good recommendations on books, positive energy books, motivational, inspirational, even life books, or anything that's just positive and, whatever. If you've read a book and you liked it, put it in the comments. I want to know, and I'll look it up and see if it's something that we would possibly like, and we'll probably get it. So, because we want all the books. But really, you guys, it's just all about holding yourself accountable, staying positive, and not forgetting your why. Why are you getting up this morning? Why are you doing this life? What are you doing it for? What's your end goal? Do you want to retire at a certain time? Do you want to have a certain amount of money in your account before you do something? Do you want this car? Do you want a certain house? Do you want to go on trips? What do you want? Why are you getting up and working? Why are you doing this life? What's your end goal? You know what I mean? So that's really it, though. So I hope you guys have a great Monday. I hope that, you have positive vibes. I hope this helps you have positive vibes and just kind of think about some things. Look, Chad's writing to me. Okay, the quote might have come from this other book I was reading. The Authentic Millionaire by David. Hey, it's still David's. Let me see if this will let me read. Okay, by David Batch. Is that how you say his name? Both great books, though. Okay, so either way, you can read the comments. We'll figure it out, and I'll post who actually wrote it. We can't remember. We were talking about it last night, and I jotted it down and then didn't write the name, so that's my bad. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a great Monday. Positive vibes, okay? Do your thing. Love you guys. Bye.